Local teens are getting a hands-on look at the dangers of drunk and distracted driving.
Today, students at Bishop Hendricken in Warwick got to experience what it's like to be behind the wheel when your head is not in the right frame of mind.
Eyewitness News reporter Nicole Estefan has the story new at 5.
Drunk driving, texting behind the wheel, and speeding, all things that, according to state police, have claimed the lives of 60,000 teenagers in the last 10 years. What you see behind me is a program aimed at curbing that trend.
Friction. It must, unequivocally.
Bishop Hendricken students get instruction before getting behind the wheel.
Seatbelts are in the back.
On a potentially life-changing drive. The sound unforgettable.
It should be eye-opening.
Organizers hope the lessons are too.
Because it's fun. And in fun, we can develop a conduit to their brain and affect what it is that they're thinking about when they drive.
According to the Rhode Island Department of Transportation, teenagers make up 5% of the driving population in Rhode Island, and they account for 17% of all fatal accidents.
These fatal crashes cuts across every line. It's anybody's children. And the only way to prepare is this is really the best way.
Mike Speck travels the country with the Driving Skills for Life program, a former race car driver. He tells us this behind-the-wheel experience is meant to save lives.
The physical act of driving the car, in our mind, is secondary to the decision-making process.
We witnessed what happens when these students wore goggles, simulating driving under the influence. A simple task, Joseph Zayden tells us, was made impossible.
I think that's incredibly hazardous now. I've never really experienced anything quite like that.
And walking in a straight line?
Right on that white line.
One student after the other didn't even come close.
Hit like 3 columns.
Kyle St. Jean was tasked with texting while driving.
I definitely realize now that it's quite difficult to text and drive.
Providing a new outlook for the youngest drivers on the road. Let's talk about Rhode Island specifically. Motor vehicle crashes remain the leading cause of death for youth ages 5 to 24. Program organizers hope that these lessons stick with these kids so they won't become a statistic. In Warwick, the Mobile Newsroom, Nicole Estefan, Eyewitness News.